What's up, guys? So today we're gonna see Momo the cat's channel. We're gonna be looking for the popular ones, and we'll see what's very sus about it.
I have an extra mommy and my mommy doesn't know, 'cause she only comes to see us when my mommy isn't home. She brings me little presents and she says that we're best friends, but I shouldn't tell my mommy 'cause the presents would all end. She sits in mommy's chair and she goes in mommy's room, and she drinks from mommy's cup when mommy goes to work at noon. I asked her why she leaves when mommy comes home every night, and she said that she's a dancer, and I think that's very nice. I have an ex.
Mommy has a Tuesday friend that Daddy doesn't know. He comes around in gym clothes and always whispers, "Go slow." He helps her move the furniture, but it's always back the same. And he brings her lots of smoothies with a fake Italian name. She tells me he's her yoga coach, but they never do a pose. They just sit and laugh and whisper, and he smells like garden hose. When Daddy calls, she tells me, "Say we're baking cake instead." But I don't see the flour, just her lipstick on the bed.
My auntie has a playroom that smells like bubble gum. She said it's just for grown-ups and I'm not allowed to come. There's mirrors on the ceiling and sparkles on the floor, with swings that hang like jungle vines and locks on every drawer. She says she helps important men with stress and letting go. I saw a prince from Switzerland and once a CEO. They always dress in funny clothes and crawling on all fours. And one time someone brought a leash and barked behind the door. She said I have to do my math while they play musical chairs with ropes, but I think it's unfair that I do homework while they chant weird hopes. My grandpa talks with girls online, he calls them all his queen. But I'm worried he might be getting dementia, 'cause he tells them he's only 17. He talks with them for hours and writes out whole love songs. He must wanna take them to Subway, 'cause he keeps mentioning his foot long. Mommy gets real mad at him and acts so standoffish. I don't know what they're arguing about, but it sounds like he's gonna make catfish. He said he finally found the one and booked her on a flight. She said she travels heavy, and he pictured a rich girl delight. Though he seemed quite devastated when he finally saw her look, it seems the girl named Paige ended up being the whole book. My mommy has a microphone she hides inside her drawer, though she only likes to sing real loud when Daddy's at the store. I brought it in for music class and watched the lights get brighter, but all I told the badge man was he put it in A minor. Then Daddy came to the school and he looked extra salty. I think he's jealous of my singing, 'cause Mommy says his pipes are faulty. Now Grandma's here to pick me up, but her brain's like mushy fruit, 'cause she took my favorite microphone and said it'll be a good meat substitute. My cousin went to film school and thinks he's really deep. He only likes them black and white, and they always make me sleep. He says he's working on a piece, but never tells me more. He always locks his room real fast as girls come through the door. Last night I heard some yelling, then screams that sounded mean, so now I know he's working on a spooky horror scene. He says the films aren't meant for me, and I think that's some bull crap, 'cause people come to watch them live and I always hear them clap. He must be super talented and might go off to Cannes. I've never heard a single boo, just talks of OnlyFans. My cousin went. My brother has a gym friend he met on the wrestling team. They both wear matching outfits and oil before they scream. They spot each other grunting and whisper just like that, but I've never seen a single weight and their arms are still quite flat. They always shower after, yet only one has soap. They say it saves the planet, but said if I told anyone, they'd tie me up with rope. They watch old pirate movies, but decide to act them out instead. April and never seems to grow. My neighbor girl asked nicely for a recent pic of me. She said she liked my smile, so I gave it cheerfully. I saw her near the trash can where my sandwich crust had been. She must have been extra hungry and took it with a grin. I keep seeing blinking eyes by my window late at night, but mommy says that's normal when the moon reflects just right. I think it's neighbor girl's birthday. There are candles on the floor. Their birthday song sounds backwards and in words I've never heard before. She must be learning sewing and keeps poking something small. She frowned and said, "It isn't working," then whispered, "That family will fall." My grandma has a fancy ring and wears it every day. Men in suits all tip their hats at us, then slowly back away. Her friends all wear dark sunglasses and call her godmother, but I've never seen them at Christmas and they seem quite scared of her. I always hear them whisper about whacking some big score, but grandma says she hates baseball and goes behind the garage door. She always trips on sidewalks or falls behind a tree. She claims her bones are fragile, but she moves just fine to me. She says she's in waste management and makes things go away. So maybe she can ask around where Grandpa has been since May. My
My mommy has a plumber friend who comes to lay some pipe. The leak must be extra bad, cause he stays till late at night. He seems to be a man of many talents, cause next week he made a doctor stop. She must have been super brave. I can hear she got a lollipop. Then he came as a fireman, though the house was not on fire. That's nice, he comes to rescue mommy, who keeps getting stuck in the dryer. People laugh and say she's their favorite actress every time we go to the store. I think she's making action movies and is always quite sore. My sister wears her sparkly dress to dinner every night. Older men pick her up in shiny cars and say she's a delight, but I think they find her stories dull, or maybe she's impolite, cause every time I spy on them they're asleep after one bite. Some she'll bring for a spa retreat to help them find their zen, but she must be really bad at it, cause I always hear the screams of men. I tried to peek out once or twice, but mommy blocked the view. She said my sister's gardening and planting something new. She handed me a cool new watch and a brand new PS4. She says be good, don't ask too much, then gently locks the door. My sister wears... My uncle has a special friend who only comes at night. He leaves a little package, then he zooms off in the night. He sniffs the kitchen table like he's looking for a pie, and he says he loves to ski, but it's the middle of July. Sometimes he smells like candy and he wears his party pants. He says he went to Sparkle World where ladies do a dance. He gave away his mattress cause he doesn't like to sleep, and now he lives in mommy's car and hides behind the seat. He stores his juice in sandwich bags and calls it secret stock, but mommy says he's moving to a room that's soft and locked. I have a friendly mailman who's always a lot of fun. He brings us lots of packages even when we order none. He says they're all real fragile and for my special mom, but if they are that breakable, why they're smashing them till dawn? She must be signing up for scams on Firefox, cause they keep on talking about the junk inside her box. Then Daddy saw him walking out of Mommy's room. He gasped and ran to Grandma, all teary-eyed and full of gloom. Now someone else brings letters and acts real standoffish. Grandma said the last guy went snorkeling and is sleeping with the fish. I have a friendly... My grandpa has a white van, he never lets me in. He says it's just for special friends and flashes his big grin. He gives out juice and candy to every kid but me. He even takes them on joyrides and says they will be free. He brings them to the basement to play with secret toys, but it's been almost 2 whole weeks and I haven't heard a noise. One time I saw him whispering and getting stacks of dough. He said they're off to summer camp, which is so unfair because mommy never lets me go. He said if I go tattling then Santa won't come on his sleigh, but I find it hard to believe him when Christmas lights are up in May. My grandpa
Grandpa said he broke right out of silly jail last night. He said we're going on a trip and packed the car up tight. We stopped to get some pizza. He sprinkled on plants from the ground. I didn't know he loved mushrooms so much, but his pupils turned big and round. Then the sky turned dark, the walls shook hard, and Uncle screamed they found the van. But it's hard to believe the great cleansing's begun when we just got banned from the car wash again. Soon after he shouted, the generals are here, and fell right into the trenches. I don't think the crossing guards were amused. They moved him right on to the benches. Then Mommy came to pick me up and gave him evil eyes. He whispered she should watch herself. I know the truth behind the lie.
My grandpa's playing Minecraft with all the kids but me. He built a little island that's just for miners only. I wish I could game with them since grandpa seemed to go. They keep on yelling creeper and are scared he's gonna blow. My friends no longer come to class. An invite would have been kind. Gramp said to make the bedrock, they'll really have to grind. Then Grandma broke into the game and made the whole world heated. The screen then froze real bad. I guess the files were deleted. My uncle has a giant church with lights that shine so bright. He makes the people clap and sing and have fun every night. They happily drop their money in to reach the great white plane. I can't tell what that does for them, but it's fun to fly to Spain. He taught at Grandpa's summer camp. It looked like fun horseplay, but I don't get why they look so scared each time he shouts, "Let us pray." He says we need to stay pure and deep inside the holy gaze. He gives some boys extra lessons like my brother's friend named Blaze. Some men came in with shiny cups and dragged him off instead. They must not do communion or they'd know we always cleanse the bread. My uncle has a giant church with... My brother flew across the sea to try some fancy meat, but all he got was sausage and it made his whole week. Now he runs a food shop that opened in the spring, though no one looks that hungry, so why pay for the fucking? They started to get angry and said to pack our bags, but it sounds like they got free food and should be grateful for the crabs. But my brother didn't flinch and just smiled when they got mean. He said that's what might happen if your ramen aren't clean. My brother... My cousin has a little tail, I think, for Halloween. My costume must have spooked her, though, cause she let out quite the scream. Now it's time for candy, but I doubt we'll get much more. How do we trick or treat if she'll only use the back door?